Hello stock traders, I hope all of you are having a fantastic weekend. In today's video, I am going to give you a fresh top 7 stocks to give you an edge. But before we do that, we are going to cover what happened last week and the different sales that we had from top 7 like stocks that follow the insider swing play and the PDUFA run-up play. All I ask in return is that you hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when a new video comes out. We have our Patreon group, which is in the link in the description down below. In there, I cover my insider swing play and my PDUFA run-up play for only $27 a month. It is well worth it. You will easily make it up for just one great trade. We also have yearly memberships available to save money for you. And we have different levels that are associated. If you're wanting even more and higher level and you want to trade with professional traders in there, I recommend that you check it out. I hope to see you there. Before we get going though, so far this month to date, I am at a 0.60% gain, so just barely up. But with all this correction stuff that has been going on and these different calls, that is pretty good. Just to be up at all, I feel really fortunate. The end of this month should be much, much better. Year to date, personally, I am at a 177.54% gain. Now, I am not a financial advisor, but in this channel, I cover stock trading strategies. And if you want to have triple-digit gains, like what is the name of this channel, then you have to have good stock trading strategies. And you have to have the discipline to follow them day in and day out. Follow the strategy. Not only have a plan for getting in stocks, but have a plan to get out of stocks and know what to do if a stock turns against you. All right, so let's cover the insider swing play first and foremost. Now, the insider swing play is taking advantage of legal insider activity, and so you can follow CEOs and CFOs and make quite a bit of money, and I've developed a trading strategy for that works very well for me. But anyway, as we get going on this, just keep in mind these are all insider swing trades. So the first one was PFMT, sold for a 5.09% loss. ADI sold for a 2.01% loss. ASAN sold for a 15.64% gain. GRPH sold for a 6.84% loss, and LW sold for a 3.76% gain. So that's 2 out of 5, only a 40% win rate. Now, over the last 5 years, this strategy has yielded me a 70% win rate with an average gain per pick of 3% per pick. And this week's average was a 1.09% gain. So even though we only had the 40% win rate because of Asan, it did much, much better. Now, I put equal amounts in each and every one of these trades. And right now with the insider swing play, it is a lot lighter amount of trades than normal. Typically, there is a lot more trades, but with earnings season here, then a lot of companies restrict how the insiders can buy and sell. So there are certain times of the year that the insider swing play is a little anemic that way, but trust me, it'll get right back to it as soon as earnings season is over. All right, we have the PDUFA run-up strategy, which has been just absolutely phenomenal this year, really doing well. The win rate is right at 75% this year with an average gain per pick of over 8% per one. And so these are typically 2 to 6 week holds, and they've been very successful for me. We had some really big winners this year so far. But anyway, with that, we only had 2 different sales. The first one was OYST. I finally parted ways with that for a 9.79% loss. And then LQDA sold for a 17.29% gain. So that was 1 out of 2. 50% win rate, average gain per pick of 3.75. All right, enough about that. Let's get to the top 7 stocks. You will want to stay till the end. These stocks get really good, especially at 3, 2, and 1. I really like those 3 and think they're going to do very well. Okay, number 7, let's take a look at the chart. Number 7 is CIM Commercial, ticker symbol CMCT. This is an insider swing play. My personal price target for this is $15 a share. I purchased shares at $8.83 average. Since calling this out, is down 2.16%. But 3 major owners are loading big. I mean, huge. And they started loading right at this low point here, and it's been continuing. And we had more insider activity right here. and it's kind of dipped down. And so this is another opportunity. We could see more insider activity on this soon, which should prop it up and go up to its initial price target that I have for it. I think it can actually get up there. This has a lot of potential and should do really well. Okay, let's go to number 6. All right, number 6 is Clearside Biomedical, ticker symbol CLSD. This is a PDUFA run-up play. My target for this prior to PDUFA date is $7.70. I purchased shares at $5.13 per share on average, and since calling this out, it's up 9.90%. If you watched last week's video, you are really happy with this pick, having a nice 10% run since calling it out. Anyway, their PDUFA date is October 30th. I expect this to really continue moving upwards. This is a very significant drug. It's for diabetic macular edema, which is a common complication of diabetic retinopathy, and diabetes affects millions and millions of Americans. Any drug that can make it better and help individuals not to go blind is very significant. So I think this is going to be a really nice runner for us and should do really well all the way up to its PDUFA date. All right, let's get to number 5, and this is Eton Pharma, ticker symbol ETON. This is another PDUFA run-up play. My personal price target for this is $6 a share. My average in it is $4.89. It's calling this out. It is up 6.04%, so doing very well so far. If you got in on this last week, you are probably pretty happy with this one too. It's doing very well. PDUFA date of November 6th, and this is a migraine drug up for approval. And it has also been shown to be effective versus seizures. And so multiple use drugs typically are very, very good as far as the run-up goes. And I think Eton could have a big winner, especially if they could get this approved. It looks really good. Number 4 is Bitfarm, ticker symbol BITF, and this is part of my golden strategy, which takes advantage of institutionalized ownership. I believe this stock is going to hit $20 a share, and that is my target price for it. My average in it's $5.98 since calling this out is down 10.07%. But there is lots of value in this stock, and as Bitcoin climbs up to all-time highs, I expect this stock to really, really climb. I do think it's going to hit $20. I am holding long-term. If you are not a long-term type investor, and you can't take the volatility that's associated with crypto, then this stock is probably not for you. But if that doesn't bother you and you see the value here like I do, and see how their best hash versus market cap in the market much better than or Riot, then you will be a holder with me, and I think this thing is going to do extremely well. Okay, let's go to number 3. Number 3 is an old friend, Safe. Safehold, ticker symbol SAFE. This is an insider swing play. My personal price target for this is $100 a share. My average in at $73.50 since calling this out is up 1.43%. iStar has been loading each and every day. They continue to load and load and load. And so this has been 14 business days in a row. And patterns repeat themselves in the stock market in 2019 and 2020. There were 2 runs where iStar just started purchasing stock day after day after day after day. This appears to be happening again. I am looking forward to this getting to new all-time highs and continuing upwards, especially as that insider activity continues. It looks really, really good. Let's go to number 2. Number 2 is Adamas Pharma, ticker symbol ADMP, and my price target for this is $3 a share. This is a PDUFA run-up play. My average in it is $1.01, and since calling this out, it's up 10.80%. They have a PDUFA date of November 12th, and this is an injectable drug for opioid overdose. This is very, very key and very significant. So I think the run is going to be extremely impressive here. We've had a nice MACD golden cross. Things are looking good as it's starting to run, and it's starting to continue to go. Now, I think this is still a great value at $1.13. I think it can get as high as maybe even $2 before the PDUFA date, but it is really, really doing well, nicely moving upwards. I think this stock is going to be terrific. Hopefully you get on with me, and I think this is going to be great for all of us. All right, let's go to number 1. In the past, I have made killer money with Annovis Pharma. This is ticker symbol ANVS. This is an insider swing play. My personal price target for this is $90. Now, will I hold till $90? No, probably not. I would probably sell before that, especially I would take my profits if we got really rolling on this. My average in it is $30.57. Since calling this out is down 8.41%. And man, this is crazy. Well, okay, so the president and CEO and two different directors all bought shares in open market. So this is a rare designation of insider where I call it a news insider. I'm literally going to wait for the news, and then I'm going to wait for the spike after the news. And the reason why those three officers of Annovis went in on shares on this. Now, I'm very confident that they know something, and that's why they all bought. I mean, this thing has just gotten creamed down here. And it came all the way down to $27.99 in close of Friday, and it's come back a little bit. It's back to $28.30. I expect this to bounce back nicely, but as you can see here, it was once at $132 as they got positive data on their Alzheimer drug, and they have a very important and significant Alzheimer's drug that they are in phase data. The different phases moving on it, and they are also doing the same thing for a Parkinson's drug for the treatment of Parkinson's. There's been lots of positive data, but they had a negative where the data wasn't as good as everyone expected, and this stock took a big plummet because it had climbed all the way from $25 to $132. It had gotten way too overheated, and so this came way down. But I think this is going to be great. This is going to be a bounce back stock. There's a huge gap here, and I expect it to fill. And the reason why I feel very confident on that is because when three different insiders go in on open market with their own money, typically there's news to announce that's very significant, and this is a company that has really spiked on significant news. They get positive news on Alzheimer's or Parkinson's drug, it's going to absolutely fly. I've had a lot of success trading this particular stock and trading insiders with these different types of things. Remember Kodak in 2020? Well, Kodak had very significant insider activity where multiple officers bought an open market. Remember Greenwich Life Sciences last year that went and ran over 2,000%? It had very significant insider activity before the run. So I have had a lot of experience in trading these, and I feel very confident that this is going to be another one that is very good. Anyway, wishing you all the best on the stock market. I hope all of you are having a fantastic week this next week. Let's all make a ton of money, and Raytoven out.